Can you zoom in with the video as well?
Yeah. Right, I think we're running.
Yeah.
Introduce us to your magpie quandary.
The magpie, I think the biggest mistake was giving him a name. Ultimately, that's going to be our downfall because Colin, as he's called, he's now a personable magpie. Well, he's a cunt. More than anything, but he's Colin, and he's now. And have you noticed he's got mates as well? He's got a bird, Colette, I think we call her. She's got to go as well. I think she'll go when Colin goes, if Colin ever goes.
So what's the problem with the magpie?
That's the problem. At 4, it gets early, doesn't it? As the spring comes to summer, it gets to fucking. I think 10 past 4 is the earliest. I don't know how he. I thought that cutting half or most of his tree down might change things, but it hasn't, has it? He's still up there in the fucking branches, the bare branches. That's going to be me laughing over his decaying corpse, poisoned corpse. Poisoning. I think poisoning's the easiest, but the problem with poisoning is you can get collateral damage with poisoning, can't you? Like other vermin.
So what other methods have you?
The trap's the most. They do actually have magpie traps, and there's a how to build a magpie trap online. I think that's because that's kind of creative as well, isn't it? It's a bit. I get to build a trap, and also it doesn't kill the fucker. Well, I don't know why I care about that so much, but I do. Sarah would she'd have my life if we killed him as well. She wouldn't have that.
Are they like homing magpies though? Or did they come back to?
Oh fuck! I hadn't thought of that. We've got to kill him then, haven't we? I think we try it once, and I think we need to take him a long way away. Actually, they can fly a long distance, can't they?
Probably be back home before you.
Can't we clip its wings or something? That would kill it, wouldn't it?
Take it to what did they do with the ravens in London? They clipped their wings, don't they? Stopped them leaving the Tower of London.
Yeah. But then what? Okay.
Why don't we just, if we're going to do surgery on the fucker, why don't we just remove its vocal cords?
No. It's not a bad idea. I don't know how to do that though, and that could be messy. I think we just have to get over it and just kill the fucker. I really do, and I think food on the ground, air pistol, that'll do it. That'll get it. I mean, it's going to be. I'm not sure I can do it. I remember killing a sparrow at Nick White's house when I was about 14, and that really deeply upset me.
How did you kill a sparrow?
With an air pistol. It was on a line, a telegraph line.
And what were you killing it for? Just
because you can.
Yeah.
For sport. I wrote a poem about it.
Can you remember the poem?
Yeah.
Just go on, recite the poem.
A gunshot rips the air. A black dot falls from the wire. Killing for pleasure.
Excellent.
It's a short poem.
But poignant. So what other methods have you thought of then? Have you looked anything else up online or?
No, I've looked at ways of deterring them. You can deter them with the exact same noise if you can get a replica raven in distress or crow in distress noise. But I don't know. Ultimately, I think they're just going to. I think that's a temporary fix, maybe. But
remember the thing with the blind when you almost.
Well, I tried that this morning and that didn't work.
No. What happened the first time?
With the blind,
Yeah.
It was in. There's a lot about the blind, because it had been a week or two of being woken up by him, and then I was looking at line on these decoy noises or noises that will scare magpies, and it is a quandary because it's the same noise that he's making that scares them away, so it's not a much benefit because I either have to listen to him making the noise or listen to the noise of the noise trying to scare him away. Either way, I get to listen to the noise, and that's kind of what I'm trying to prevent. So, but they said you could shake a box of matches. That doesn't really do it. And in my frustration one morning at 4:30 odd, I pulled open the blind really quickly and found that it went in a similar, slightly more refined noise that he's making, and he flew off. So that's been my defence, is to roughly open the blind a few times. But this morning he seems to be becoming immune to that.
He was very cocky this morning, wasn't he? He was like really on a mission this morning.
Yeah, well, there was these birders around.
Oh, okay.
It's that time of year, isn't it? I think spring has sprung.
Well, remember when I first moved in, my relationship with them was much more friendly, and I used to watch them and find them fascinating. And they were getting attacked by. He was on his own, and he was getting attacked by 2 big crows, and I saved him by cracking my belt and scaring them away. And but I regret that now. I wish I'd let the crows kick the fuck out. Because
owls, decoy, large owl figures.
You can buy plastic ones in Docker Hills.
Yeah.
And just stick one on the window ledge.
We can try it, but I don't reckon. I got a feeling he's not an ordinary magpie. He's more self-assured than your average magpie. He's cocky, really.
But they're very intelligent.
I think he'll end up dumping on it.
Yeah. Sitting on top of it, doing the poo.
Doing the poo. That'll be what we'll just have to clean his shit off the owl. That's yet another thing that
you paid 25 quid for. Have you got any cleaning products for these owls in Docker Hills?
Yeah. So anyway, I think the trap's not. It's pointless. He has to die. His meat on the floor, air pistol. That's.
What about
we're not going to do that though, are we? I don't see us actually having the balls to do that.
No, well, you thought about outsourcing, didn't you? What are the pros and cons of outsourcing?
Well, because they've still got to. I think you're right about that. I can't believe I hadn't thought about the homing factor and the fact that it's just going to come back.
Well, that's only speculation.
It's kind of, isn't it? I mean, how far away would you take it? Trapping it, it's going to be hard to trap it, and I think once you have trapped it, you don't want to risk. You're not going to be able to trap it twice. That's what I mean. Or it'd be a lot of work to trap it again.
And there's deeper philosophical questions at play here. I would quite like to exact my revenge if we caught it. I think we should stay awake in shifts, and every time it closes its eyes, wake it up. I'll do the nights because you've got to go to work. Obviously, you take it to work under your desk. Every time it looks like it's dropping off, kick the cage.
Oh my lord! I hadn't thought of that. I just thought about killing it. Really, I've got a big nasty to it.
Well, it's just exacting revenge, isn't it?
Yeah. Something's going to happen though. I think we should capture it on film when it does.
Okay.